Hey, what's going on YouTube? Alabama Reloader here. So this video is a response to the podcast video that Hornady just released. It was the one cartridge, one bullet, which one would you choose podcast. Really interesting. Go watch it if you haven't, or listen to it. They posted the video over on YouTube, and it's very interesting when you think about it, because basically the premise of it is, the question is, if you could only choose one cartridge to shoot for the rest of your life, what would it be? But also, along with that, is you have to choose one bullet to shoot in that one cartridge. So, obviously you have to start running the list of what's going to be the philosophy of use and all this other stuff. And if you're a hunter, what game are you going to be hunting for the rest of your life, right? So there's all these what if drills that you're having to do, running through that list, because the list is pretty extensive, obviously. And I was thinking about this earlier, and as of right now, if I had to pick today, I think I'm going with the 270 Winchester. And that's probably a topic that could be hotly debated, right, on that choice. But I think I would go with the 270 Winchester. On the video, or however you listen to it, you can either go watch the video or you listen to the podcast. They mentioned the 308 gets quite a bit of love on there, and that's a really great choice. But I think I would go with the 270 Winchester as the cartridge, because it's mild recoiling enough to where I wouldn't mind shooting it, right? I don't shoot matches, so that's the thing you have to keep in the back of your mind. So I don't have to go, I'm not making that jump where it's like, hey, I want to go shoot a match, but then I also am going to hunt with this cartridge. For me, I'm just hunting, right? So it would be working up a load and then going to the range and shooting, and then going hunting. So that's why, for me, I can deal with a little bit more recoil and it'll be okay. So 270 Winchester. And as of right now, specifically, even taking that a step further, I'll even throw in a rifle. It would be, right now, the Tikka T3X Superlight, which is the configuration that I own currently. But the bullet would be the Barnes 130 grain tip TSX. That's it. That would be the combination that I would be perfectly happy with shooting for the rest of my life. Now, it may surprise some of you with my choice, because you probably thought I would say the 6.5 Creedmoor. I'm a massive fan of that cartridge. Huge fan of that particular cartridge. And in that cartridge, something like 140 grain Spear Gold Dot, right? If you went that way, that would be an amazing choice. Or something maybe like 129 grain SST, that really good options. Barnes 127 grain LRX, another great one if you're going that Creedmoor route, for just one bullet that you could shoot. But I would go with the 270 130 grain tip TSX. And again, like I said, more specifically, even to dial it in further, I gave you the rifle, and I would go so far as to say it would be Starline brass, CCI large rifle primers, and Superformance powder. That would be the combination, that somewhere around the 57 grain mark. That would be it. That would be the combination that I would shoot for the rest of my life and be perfectly content and happy. So I'm really interested to hear what all of y'all think, right? Because that's what's neat about this type of question, right? This type of exercise, because everyone has their own unique experiences. Everyone has, you know, you might be someone that goes and shoots, you know, maybe an NRL match or whatever, right? PRS, whatever it may be. And then you also like to hunt, or you like to hunt, you know, maybe you want to go to Africa, right? Maybe you're somebody that does that and you hunt dangerous game. I mean, it all of this stuff, right, would play into it. That's why it's kind of interesting just to hear people's thoughts on it. But I'd like to know what you guys would pick. So, yeah, just let me know. Leave a comment below. What would be your cartridge and bullet combination? You know, a reason why would be great as well. Like for me, I've had really good experience with Barnes bullets. Not just myself, but people that I've worked up loads for. I typically go towards Barnes bullets for certain applications. Nosler's really good, Spear really good, you know, Sierra really good, all good stuff. But again, if I just had to pick one, I like Barnes just from the standpoint of the weight retention and penetration of that solid copper bullet. So no matter my shot angle, right, that's what I like about that particular bullet. So really interested to hear what you guys think. And I mean, I would even take it a step further. You know, what rifle would you guys, if you could only have one, right? And it's not limited. Like when they talk about it in the video, you know, or on the podcast, they're going, well, yeah, I guess we're not limiting the amount of guns you could have. You can have all types of different configurations, right? Multiple rifles, but it can only be chambered in that one cartridge and bullet combo. But for me, it would be a bolt gun, and it would be the Tikka T3X Superlight as it stands right now, right where I'm at right now. So that's it. We'll leave it at that. We'll catch you guys next time, and y'all have a good one. Don't forget, go check out Mr. Big Guns in Huntsville. Speaking of Tikka, they have several Tikkas on sale, and they are really sweet. So, yeah, go check them out, and we'll catch you guys next time. Y'all have a good one. See you later.